All right, let's talk about alcohol. And this is one of the things, along with sugar and snacking, that people just do not want to give up. But it is almost always the biggest reason for your weight gain. If you're not someone that drinks, you can skip this and keep moving on because you are in a good place and you have saved yourself a lot of hard work and extra changes. But if you do drink and you use it as a stress reliever, or you drink a little bit too much on the weekends, we got to talk about some stuff. So I'm not saying you can't drink. I'm just saying you need to be aware of the effect it has on your body, because a lot of people I work with eat pretty well and they exercise and they're pretty healthy people, but then they go and drink and they can't seem to lose that 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. And that's what's causing problems. So the most important thing to know is that alcohol still has calories. It still gets processed and used as an energy source by your body. It's treated like a fourth macronutrient. So you got protein, carbs, fats, and then alcohol. And because alcohol is a toxin, your body processes that first. And so it's like you get the fun pass at the Disney theme parks and you jump ahead of everybody else. That's what alcohol does, because your body needs to get it out of your system. Now, it's true that not all the calories from alcohol get absorbed by your body, because some of them do get excreted because it is a toxin. Your body's trying to get rid of that. But there are still calories that are absorbed. And so those are calories that get absorbed first. This means that if you're on a diet and you're trying to cut down on your calories and you're trying to burn your own body's fat, instead of burning your body's fat, you're going to burn these calories from alcohol, which means that you just put everything you're working on pause until you deal with this. It's kind of like if you're in a wood shop and you're making a table and then there's a fire in the corner of the room, you're going to stop what you're doing and go put out the fire. And of those calories, they are all empty calories. There is absolutely no nutritional benefit to alcohol whatsoever. It is just not helpful for your body. And I'm sure someone's going to say that the red wine has got the stuff that's good for your blood, but there are hundreds of better ways to get that. Wine is not a health food. There is no benefit to alcohol. It does have calories. It does not have nutrition. That is a simple fact. So understand, when you're having alcohol, that is a pure pleasure thing that you're doing, and there is no benefit to it at all. And if you don't have space for that in your diet or the changes you're trying to make, you don't have space for it. It doesn't fit in. And that's not a fun choice. But again, it's not about how hard you're willing to work. It's about how much you're willing to sacrifice. Apart from that, when you're looking at the calories and how they affect your weight, there's a lot of other things that alcohol does in terms of its effect on your body. First, it lowers your inhibitions, which means that the things that you generally wouldn't have done or said or eaten when you were sober, it now makes you more likely to do that. So you're more likely to go and eat junk food, or to snack, or to, eat cheesecake after a meal, or whatever it is. You're less likely to say no to the things that you think or are better options. Building on that, your body is going to crave more food to help absorb and process the alcohol. So you kind of sop up alcohol when you go and you have a bunch of greasy food or something later. Your body is trying to process that toxin. So not only are you more likely to eat bad food, you're also more likely to crave it and want it. Additionally, it has a huge impact on your sleep. And so it delays the onset of some of the important sleep cycles. So even though you may not be awake, you're not asleep. You're kind of passed out in this middle area, and your brain has not been able to go into sleep cycles. So if you get really drunk, or you drink a lot, or even just one drink has an impact on your sleep and how you're falling asleep. And this is important because sleep is the way that your body actually recovers and regenerates and has energy. And when you don't have sleep, you eat more, you want to eat more, you crave more, and you have lower pain threshold. So when something is impacting the sleep you can get, you're more likely to eat. And so this all plays into a nasty cocktail, pun intended, about how difficult it is to make the changes you need to see the growth you want. Additionally, when you're drinking alcohol, there's a lot of sugar involved too. So this is with mixed drinks. I'm sure if you do straight alcohol like tequila or rum or stuff like that, there's less sugar, but it still has a lot of sugar in most of the mixed drinks and the sodas and wine, all of these things, the beer, all of these things have other components to them. So to sum all of this up, just understand that when you're drinking alcohol, it is a toxin. It does affect your sleep. It does not have nutrition. It does have calories. It will make you more likely to eat. It will make you more likely to be hungry. And it will make you more likely to gain weight. None of that is a good thing. But if the positive of I like the way I feel, or I enjoy it, or I need it as a social lubricant is your motivator, whatever. Or if you just like it, then go for it. But understand that you need to do some other stuff to mitigate that, and it's not just a freebie thing. So to mitigate that, if you're going to go drink and you're going to have a night out with a few glasses of wine or whatever it is, plan ahead for that, save up calories, and shift them to that. And when in doubt, either alcohol or sugar. You get to pick one if you want to have an off day. You can't mix alcohol and sugar. There probably isn't a worse combination than alcohol and sugar. So you pick one. You get to either have dessert or you get to have a drink. And that's the tough life you live when you're trying to make the sacrifice to lose weight. But, I mean, what do you want at the end of the day? Do you want to have a few drinks and have fun on a Saturday night and feel bad the next day? Or do you want to feel happy and content in your body and be healthy? I'll let you make that decision. But whatever decision you make is fine. Just understand that you need to do some extra work around that.